Guilty Gear Strive.
These bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game. Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one under you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disappear. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Yo everybody, this is Ponchi, and today we're going to be playing another game of Guilty Gear Strive. Last game, I was getting my butt whooped, but I've gone through a lot of training, so I might get my butt whooped a lot less this time. How about that? I feel like I'll be able to at least defend myself a little bit. But we'll see how it goes for this stream. I've been practicing some combos and stuff like that. Overall, I'm enjoying this game, and on top of that, it's ironic that I'm joining this game at a time that they just announced that Guilty Gear 2.0 is going to be coming out soon. So we're going to be getting new characters as well as you know, some rework done to some things and stuff like that. So I can't wait to see what's all going on with that. Let's see.
Network.
Cool. I almost want to train a little bit just to see how it feels. Kind of warm up a little bit. Let me see. Pretty much clear everybody. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me make sure that everything is in order. Sorry, I'm just going through the training settings so they can actually look like training and not look like complete buttons all over the screen. Dang it. So close.
Network.
I think I'm warmed up. Let me go back real quick.
Network. Network.
There it is. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
enter the mayhem. Giovanni. Sing. We've got a newcomer.
No, it's Lucy.
Mankind New. Duel 1. Let's rock.
行きます。遅いです。狙います。シュッ不用ですね。すみませんね。遅いです。上です。行きます。遅いです。狙います。遅いです。今もらいます。そうですね。上です。すみません。
Slam. Duel 2. Let's rock.
行きます。そうですね。重いですね。静寂を頼む。行きます。
Slap.
Oh!
ダメ。ここはイグアスじゃない。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
行 きます。
Slap.
The training paid off. Goodness. Ow, ouch. No, it didn't. I'm getting my ass beat. Help. Help. Oh man.
Duel
What's
1.
worse than fighting a Baiken?
Let's
A
rock.
Baiken with a name Michi.
すみません。遅いです。上です。すみません。あ、強いです。あらら。重いですよ。上です。
Slap.
遅いです。私を相手によ。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
上です。上です。静寂を賜る。はい。重いですよ。あ、静寂を。すみませんね。あらら。片付けます。すみませんね。超えたね。
Slap.
By the way, there's no problems with Baiken, and there's no problems with the Michis. They're just really hard opponents to deal with in general.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
狙います。さて、雲からの不用心。さて、静寂を賜る。上です。あ、不用心ですね。あらら。さて。行きます。上です。風への
Ah, you didn't fall into it.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
行きます。安静寂を賜る。さて。上です。すみませんね。不用心ですね。あらら、行きます。風への糸。
Man, this is like ちょっといいですか。上です。 Ah, I couldn't get past the chip damage. I was trying to get past it.
仇討ち是非なし阿ビ二天のホース千世
Duel 1. Let's rock.
上です。すみません。上 不用心か。行きます。忘れれさて重いですよ。すみません。もらいます。油断してない。あらら。上です。聖術を頼む。まだ
Duel 2. Let's rock.
行きます。右上です。行きます。不用心。シュッと油断したはい。重いですね。わかります。まあね、ジャガーに毛が生えた程度だけど。
Yeah. Spiking again. Of course it is.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
遅いです。上です。重いです。もらいます。聖術を頼みます。おっと。はい。すみません。不用心。聖術を頼みます。さて、片付けます。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
重いです。不用心。重いです。
Slap.
came to
Duel
biking.
one.
I had to practice with one of my friends. He's ridiculously strong with biking.
上です遅いです狙います遅いです狩ります上です
So when it comes to biking, although I do have a lot of PTSD,
重いです
I think it's safe to say that I'm able to.
ちょっといいですか黒板の
I've had a lot of practice against biking.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
上です上です行きます狙いますさて
Dang it! I should have jumped over.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
制御するためにあります重いです遅いです
Oh my god. That was terrifying. Of that 1%.
遅いです狙います遅いですありますもらいます生物を賜る重いです
次に行こうぜ次
Wins. Mankind knew that they. Duel 1. Let's rock.
聖女スー様暗殺聖女聖女暗殺さて行きますおっ暗殺シュッ上です
Duel 2. Let's rock.
重いですよ上です上ですすみません重いですよ不用心ですすみませんあ動かないで不用心すみません重いです
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of Duel 1. Let's rock.
はい遅いで不明です不用心ですかね遅いシュッ狙います上ですすみません遅い聖女スー様
Duel 2. Let's rock.
すみません遅いです不用心上ですはいすみません遅いです狙います聖女スー様は不用心シュッ不用心片付けます
I just realized he was on the floor posing. That's funny. Oh man.
聖女スー様はさて狙います上です
Potemkin. Oh snap.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
上です センター
What? Thought I timed that correctly. Goodness.
Man. Duel 1. Let's
上
rock.
ですシュッと静寂を保るいいですよ行きます狙います片付けますシュッとすみません不用心静寂を保る片付けます行きます重いですよ
Slap.
私は
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, come on.
狙いシュッ静寂遅いで静寂片付けますすみません結構強い
Duel 3. Let's rock.
すみませんすみませんね失礼ですと失礼です重いですねシュッと センター
Slap.
So it affects that too? That's wild. I could beat it. I feel like I could beat that thing, essentially. I could beat Potemkin. Is this the same Potemkin?
Duel 1.
No, it's a different one.
Let's rock.
Good. goodness.
Duel 2. Let's
命
rock.
令です
My buttons just don't want to register.
無用です静寂を保つ 重いですよ。行きます。命令です。静寂を保つ
Slap.
安心
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh my goodness.
遅いです。無用です遅い。はい 重いですよ。遅いです。静寂を保つ命令ですさてもらいます静寂を保つ
That's what I meant by convenient.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
静寂を保つ行きますシュッ息不要です片付けます
I was already in the air. When I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, no.
遅いです行きます上です静寂を保つ動かないで上ですほらすみません狙います
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
行きます無用ですすみません無用遅いです命令です無用です無用ですほら片付けますすみません次の現場重いですよ 遅いで。不用心。シュッと。不用心。はい。
No!
Slap.
No! It was for a second.
作戦に支障はない。Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
上です。はい。
メガピット。
重いですよ。さて。
スライドヘッド。スライドヘッド。スライ
聖術をたまに。あ。シュッ。もらいます。シュッと。すみません。行きます。行きます。
シャティリスラッシュ Duel 2 Let's rock アムテジボエンゲージメガピストスライドヘッド
上です。不用心ですね。ちょっといいですか。はい。片付けます。聖術を保つ。すみません。不用心ですね。上です。もらいます。
スライドヘッドエンゲージ
エラー。
スライドヘッ
Oh, come on! So close! All of these AoE attack moves! Oh, come on. Watch.
遅いです。すみませんね。
スライドヘッドスライドヘッドスライドヘッドスライドヘッドこれだい
Oh my goodness.
作戦に支障はない
That is a wild combination of attacks, man, I tell you. I got about 1 or 2 more matches in me, depending on how quickly they go.
不用心。すみません。遅い。不用心。不用心。デンターラ。聖術を保つ。いいですか。敵の上です。
Oh, it's a soul bad guy. Nice.
Duel 1 Let's rock バンディットブリング調子に乗りや
不用心。不用心ですね。
バンディットブリンガー
上です。遅いです。
ほら
遅いです。不用心。すみません。安息。
Duel 2 Let's rock
上です。 遅いです。重いですよ。遅い不用心。遅い。もらいます。
Slap. Duel 1. Let's
上
rock.
です。重いですよ。遅いです。あ、不用心。重いですよ。すみません。
Okay. I'll do one more. I'll do one more.
もういいですよ。上です。遅いです。遅いです。上です。
I'm kind of nervous about this one.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock.
上です。経験いいですね。遅いです。
No! No! I didn't mean to dash.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
上です。遅いです。行きます。静寂を遅いです。上です。シュッと安息。すみません。
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
行きます。遅いです。
Slap.
I was wondering if that was his ultimate do that. Oh man.
まあね、ジャガーに毛が生えた程度だったけど。
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
上です。重いですよ。不用心。静寂を楽しむ。狙います。全然があります。片付けます。遅いです。
Slap.
まだやりますよ。帰りたいんですけど。
Duel 2. Let's
礼です。すみません、戦術を頼む。不用心。戦術。あらら。
Woo!
ダメ、ここはイグアスじゃないんだよ。
I almost want to keep going, but no. I gotta keep training. I know I'm pulling out a lot of small combos and stuff like that. Kind of comes off as a little bit cheap, but I've been holding in those combos, those miniature ones, to be able to do 50-50s and stuff like that, because everybody in here was going way too fast-paced last match, so I had to figure out a counter to that, and that's what I did. I created 50-50s. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a little bit more complicated next time and stuff. I'm gonna try to make sure to not kind of stick to that same ordeal. I was just doing that to kind of help me to get back into the speed of Guilty Gear. I could very well with Testament, but with Giovanna, I was lacking behind greatly when it came to the when it came to essentially the speed of the matches and stuff like that. So I didn't realize that until I jumped into a match. It was like, oh snap. But now that I'm starting to understand things a little bit better, I'm trying to hone in skills a little bit more. And that's the reason why you see me doing the same few things, you know, low kick to the punch, the high kick, all those type of things. I would go into the button schemes of how that worked, but I'm not dealing with that right now. I just want to hone in on those three to be able to work on getting up to things. And as you can see, it's working because I won more matches than I lost. So, but I don't want to just rely on those. So I'm gonna have some more stuff in my arsenal. I want to create like a whole entire combo list essentially for her. So it's weird because it's like in this game, you don't, when you're going through the tutorial, it doesn't necessarily hold your hand on everything. That's one thing I realized, because there are some buttons for Giovanna that you would not have been able to see on the tutorial when they give you the command list and all that stuff. They don't really give you all the moves that you can do for it or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just me or something. But when I was practicing and I was going through all that, I just kind of realized that some things just wasn't on the command list. But I'll look over it again to see if all the moves are there. But overall, this is a pretty fun game. I've been enjoying it to the max. I feel like when it comes to these opponents that I've had, Nago and stuff like that, I didn't even realize. I realized like halfway through the match that when he goes into his blood, is essentially blood transformation, I know that he could do 1-shots, 1 to 2-shot moves to kill you instantly. I knew that, but I also realized that that can also be a hindrance for him because he's losing blood whenever he does that. So I just had a feeling to be really aggressive towards him. Now, probably in the higher ranks and stuff like that, I'm not going to be doing all that, but for him specifically, you know, in these ranks, it was good to be more aggressive and stuff like that. When it comes to biking, like I've had these crazy matches with one of my friends. Essentially, we've been practicing over and over and over again over in a player match and stuff, and we've been essentially just, well, it's been more of like a one-sided fight this whole entire time. But lately, I've been able to actually keep up with him, which probably is helping a lot more as well when it comes to doing these matches. I could probably show you like a replay or something of what I've been going through with this. Let me see if I can, because I was getting my ass beat by him, and he picked characters he never even played as. It's funny. Let me see. So these are all the ranked matches that I did. Let me see. I'll just pick any match, really. And this is what the kind of training I've been through this whole entire time. I've done practicing I've been trying to hone in my basic skills and stuff like that, and then also I've been fighting this guy for the absolute longest.
狙います
Oh
静
man.
寂を賜れよく言わせ止めよ氷山戦行きます揺れです揺れです三蔵見てくれ結構強い 遅いすみません行きます一度回ってからもらいます行きますデンタール重いですよ
仇討ち是非なし阿鼻二天のホース成敗お上
So yeah, it's been a blast practicing. I've been going through a lot of matches with him essentially, and this is kind of what happened with me in Tekken as well. It was kind of the same ordeal where I learned some combos, some basics and stuff like that, and I could pretty much win a bunch of rounds with him. And it just kind of helped me a lot to be able to keep up with everything and see what's all going on and stuff. As you can see, we've had a lot of matches. This happened within a span of, what, like 2 weeks? So, yeah, to say we've had a lot of matches is an understatement. But overall, like I was saying before, I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better, trying to learn and understand things. Getting my butt whooped left and right, but eventually it'll get to the point where I don't get my butt whooped left and right. As you can see from this stream, I got more wins than losses, which I'm happy for. So I'm really enjoying this journey, trying to keep going. I don't know, but I feel like it won't be as long as it was with Tekken. But when I do get finished with this, I do plan to move to Street Fighter 6, essentially, and do ranked on there as well. But I want to be able to stay here long enough to be able to see the 2.0, essentially, and to see the updates and everything that they're going to put for that. Because it seems like they're not trying to create a whole nother game, but they're going to change up this game and add a bunch of stuff. And it'll be almost as if it was a new game. Kind of like the Monster Hunter treatment, right? Where with Monster Hunter, they usually have like a base game, and then they have a DLC that is kind of like a whole nother game on it of its own self, essentially. You know, and it's all a part. It pretty much they have like this whole nother expansion that gets added to the game. That is like, you know, a whole lot of stuff added to the game, essentially. A bunch of new monsters, all those type of things. I feel like it's going to be like that. and I hope so. Like, I didn't know that there was going to be changes or anything like that. I heard there's going to be balances. Some characters are going to get nerfed, Potemkin, and there's going to be a lot going on. Now, this is just from news that I've heard, you know. Overall, I'll try to keep up with things and see what happens from here. But overall, I just want to be able to practice and enjoy myself and have fun. I'm having a ton of fun discovering these fighting games, just going through them all and getting to respectable positions, you know, like how in Tekken I got to Tekken King. For here, it'll either be Platinum or, what is the rank for it again?
Quick
No,
man.
no, 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 no. No! No! I'm being dragged into a quick start. Let me see. Oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope.
Ranking.
Okay, in terms of the ranking, that's what I wanted to get to. Sorry for looking at this guy's account, I just wanted to see the rankings. Vanquisher, yeah, Vanquisher is currently the highest one, which is ironic because I think Vanquisher is also a rank in Tekken. If I remember correctly, it's the first... No, it's the orange ranks, essentially. That Vanquisher is one of them. That's kind of cool. But Vanquisher is the final rank for this. Because it's not as complicated and convoluted as Tekken's ranking, I might just try to get to Vanquisher. I don't know. I'll decide if I want to get to Platinum or Vanquisher later, essentially. But, yeah, just overall enjoying myself, trying to figure out what's all going on, and keep up with everything. All the characters are great. I hope to be able to practice with more characters. I want to be able to get,
Who dares to enter the
I want
mayhem?
to practice with other characters as well, like Ramlethal. Where is she? Ramlethal is one of them. Testament, of course, is my main, technically, you know. Even though Giovanna is my main, Testament, at least, is my retired main. But I want to keep going with her, and it's a few other people that I want to be able to learn. Zato 1 has my interest. I don't know if I want to be able to fight as him or not yet, but hey, I'll look into it. Unica was definitely another one that I wanted to be able to learn. So, like I said, it's gonna be a journey. This will take a little while, but I don't think it's gonna take as long as Tekken. That's the reason why I'm talking about this right now. So, we'll just get through all of this and see how it goes from here. So, thank you guys so much for listening to this. I don't talk very much during the matches, so I try to make sure with my intros as well as my outros that, you know, I focus on being able to get everything out. I know that that's a little boring at times, so if you don't want to listen to this, it's perfectly fine. I'm not mad whatsoever. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And also, this will be posted on my YouTube channel, Panchi27. That has an archive of all of my previous streams. And if you ever want to check out this stream or any of my other previous streams, please let me know. Please go check it out on that YouTube channel. And on top of that, I'm posting on Instagram as well, different clips and stuff from the different rounds. So that's also, let me turn down the volume. There we go. Panchi27 as well. That's also everything is Panchi27 essentially. You can look it up on Instagram. You can look it up on YouTube. You can look it up on Twitch. You know, all of it is Panchi27, and you'll see the same angry cat face, which will change eventually. Give it some time. Right now I'm new and I'm just trying to figure out everything, so that's where I'm at right now. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. This is Panchi signing out. Peace out, guys.